Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Episode von Let's Play The Walking Dead Staffel 3.
So close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down the road a little, in front of the Wallace's house. I just wish there was an easier way to get it, and that we didn't have to risk life and limb every damn day for food and water and gas for the stove.
I can do this myself, you know. Not too late for you to turn around.
Who's gonna watch your back if I'm not here? Besides, I can't just hole up in this house forever. I need to get used to being out here.
Okay. If we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed.
Die Enthüllungen am Ende der letzten Folge waren echt krass.
There it is.
Clementine, ein Mitglied von New Frontier. David, am Leben und ein Mitglied von New Frontier. Conrad tot. Schon krass. Ganz kurz noch, es gab übrigens auch ein was bisher geschah, so eine zweiminütige Zusammenfassung unserer bisherigen Entscheidung. Die ist jetzt in dieser Folge leider nicht dabei, weil ich die komplette Aufnahme nochmal neu starten sollte, weil ich einen ganz abartigen Grafikglitch drin hatte, in dem sich Javier im Prinzip in Slenderman verwandelt hat und mit seinen Schattententakeln wild um sich geschlagen hat in jeder einzelnen Szene und man irgendwann überhaupt nichts mehr erkennen konnte. Ja, jetzt scheint es besser zu laufen, von daher. Aber ich glaube, jeder, der diese Folge guckt, oder die meisten, die diese Folge gucken, werden die anderen Folgen gesehen haben, die werden wissen, was für Entscheidungen wir getroffen haben, brauchen wir diese Zusammenfassung nicht. Ist schon alles gut so, ist schon in Ordnung so. Ich lasse es so.
Empty.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it!
Das war dämlich.
Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky?
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit.
Wir wissen ja, dass den beiden nichts passiert.
This one time, we deserve to catch a fucking break.
Weil wir die beiden ja in der Gegenwart noch getroffen haben. Oh, hi. Oh nein. Ernsthaft? Okay, das ist krass. Das ist echt krass.
Kate, you're a hammer now!
Oh God, that's...
Kate. Danke für die Hilfe, Kate. Gut, dass du hier bist, um mich zu unterstützen. Ich hätte das ohne dich nicht geschafft.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
Verdammt dolle.
It's okay.
I wanted to
Ernsthaft?
kill it.
Verdammt
I really
dolle?
did,
Ja,
but I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends. Drew. He was so sweet. He always had a smile on his face.
That's not Drew anymore. I know, it still looks like him, but the kid you knew, he's gone. All that's left is this thing.
I don't even know what to call them. If they're not people, if they're just the dead. Muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
Warum
I thought we were gonna die.
kennen Menschen in Zombie-Apokalypse-Filmen eigentlich niemals irgendwelche Filme über Zombie-Apokalypsen?
When it was on you?
I'm right here, okay? I'm here. You're here. We're still alive. That's what matters.
Ich bin ja echt gespannt, was mit Kate noch passiert. Ich denke, das Finale wird Javier gegen David sein, Bruder gegen Bruder. Das schreit ja quasi schon nach großes Finale dieser Staffel, so wie das alles läuft. Ist nur die Frage, wie Clementine dann in diese ganze Situation reinpassen wird. Denn ich glaube nicht, dass wir Clementine das letzte Mal gesehen haben. Aber das ist schon sehr cool, dass wir quasi in 3 Zeitebenen spielen. Ne? Wir haben die Gegenwart, wo Javier und Clementine ums Überleben kämpfen. Wir haben Javiers Flashbacks. Und wir haben Clementines Flashbacks.
not anymore.
Sorry, dass ich da gerade drüber
You and I
quatsche.
could have been killed out there. For an empty can. There's gotta be a safer place out there.
What makes you think it's gonna be better anywhere else? Everything and everyone outside this door is dead.
Exactly. How long until one of those things gets in? We stay, somebody's going to get hurt. Or worse.
You really think the kids are gonna be happy with this plan?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house. And I bet we can find more food in the neighborhood if we just look harder.
We need to find somewhere with more people around. People who are still alive. People who don't mind sharing their supplies.
We have our own supplies.
Not enough. Not anymore.
But what about Dad? What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him? We might never find him again.
We have to look out for ourselves now, Gabe. I wish things were different, but our safety's more important.
But we're safe here.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, Gabe, but Javi's right.
How about you guys go and I stay here?
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself. If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe, honey,
What? What's wrong with her? Why's she acting so weird? Uncle Javi?
Haus raus.
Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew, but it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
we're so sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow, as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good. Something that won't make him sad.
Tell him we'll find him. Somehow. We're all gonna see each other again.
Das ist so wunderbar
I like
prophetisch
that.
gerade.
I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him.
Thank you. Really.
Telltale präsentiert in Zusammenarbeit mit Skybound Entertainment. Haben die anderen Teile eigentlich auch gemacht? The Walking Dead, A New Frontier. Eine Telltale-Geschichte von Brad Kane und Jean-François Guastalla. Folge unter der Regie von Becky Arkovich. Künstlerische Leitung Tara Ruping. Ich glaube, ich halte einfach mal meine Klappe. Das macht das alles etwas stilvoller. Über dem Gesetz. Ja. Ladebildschirm. Gleich geht's weiter. Bin total gespannt drauf. Hier mit dieser Folge hier jetzt übrigens direkt im Anschluss an die letzte Episode auf. Ja, keine Zeit dazwischen.
Javi, is that really you? I always hoped I'd find you. Never really thought it'd happen. Not after all this time.
I thought you were dead, man. I thought you'd been dead for a long time.
No such luck.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family!
You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer.
Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, honey. I'm right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David.
What the fuck is she on the ground for? She's barely got a pulse. She's cold as fucking ice. How are you just gonna leave her here like this?
What would you have done? Huh? Your men said put your hands up. I'm supposed to what, just ignore them?
I don't give a shit what they told you to do. After all she's done for you, this is how you treat her? She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
Fuck that! This is my wife!
I didn't know. Honest.
She's going to the hospital, now! Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm
Der
gonna
ist
make
doch
sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
völlig durchgeknallt. Sie hat mich total an den
Sorry, the
Colonel.
rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area. It's how we keep it safe for everyone.
If Kate's going to the hospital, then so am I.
Not yet. First, you go through quarantine, then we'll see.
This is bullshit.
Come on. The sooner you come along, the sooner we can get you cleared.
Hey, David!
Let's go.
Das wird für Gabe wird das richtig hart, wenn er sich dann irgendwann zwischen Javier und David entscheiden muss, denn der Moment wird kommen, das ist so sicher wie das Amen in der Kirche. Das wird richtig hart für ihn. Eleanor!
Trip.
Oh God, Eleanor. We found
Okay,
the car
bis
without
jetzt
you in it. I didn't know what to think.
ist New Frontier nicht so böse und furchtbar, wie ich zuerst gedacht habe.
Looking for help, and this
Aber es
happened.
ist gut möglich, dass der Eindruck
I've been
täuscht.
so worried about Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it. Please, tell me they found her.
They definitely didn't look for her, because she was still in the car.
But that's crazy! I told them she was dying.
And clearly it wasn't a priority.
Well, at least those assholes realized she needed a hospital once they saw her.
I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but I didn't have any reason not to believe them. What?
The people here in Richmond, they're New Frontier.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother. I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
So he's my brother. So what? We haven't seen David in years. It's just been me, Kate, and the kids this whole time.
Nobody's implying anything, Javi.
Speak for yourself.
Whoever this guy is, he can't be all bad, right?
Naja, Ansichtssache.
He helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're kidding. Kate is married to your brother? The way you two acted around each other. I just didn't think she had a husband out there, is all.
David was gone. I had to step up, make sure the family would be okay. It's not like I could just walk away from her, from any of them.
No, of course not.
Family drama aside, hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell, Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it. And even if it wasn't his idea in the first place, if he knew about it and didn't stop it, that shit can't stand.
No fucking way David was a part of that. That's not the kind of man he
Ja
is.
gesagt, vertrauensselig
It wasn't the last time you saw him,
bis zuletzt.
but you said yourself, it's been a while. What was he like when you knew? You guys get along? He seemed happy enough to see you up there. At least at first.
Things between me and him were complicated. Some days we'd be at each other's throats. Other days we could shoot the shit for hours and still find stuff to talk about.
So he's a moody son of a bitch, huh? If your brother knew anything about what happened in Prescott, he's got to answer for it. They all do. I owe that to Conrad. I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man. But people died. We need to even out the scales.
We need to look like we're playing along with their rules. Go along with what they say. For now. Then, when the time is right, that's when we demand justice.
Hey,
Hey,
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something.
Aha.
Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting. Thought I taught you better than that.
what about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited. Hurry up now.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
Javier ist mir von Anfang an irgendwie sympathisch gewesen. David ist mir von Anfang an sowas von unsympathisch.
I'll put in a good word for you, okay? See if we can't hurry the process along a bit.
Thanks.
Auf den Trip müssen wir aufpassen. Die anderen beiden sind vernünftiger, zurückhaltender, nicht ganz so heißblütig. Aber Trip könnte uns echt schnell in die Scheiße reiten. Und keine Clementine da. Ich will meine
Go along with them
Clementine.
for now? That doesn't sound good. We have a process. Our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here. I hope that's clear.
David, you threw us in a cell. Don't expect us to smile about it.
We do that to protect our people. It's not personal.
You sure about that?
Come on.
Weiß er schon über Mariana Bescheid? Über das, was mit ihr geschehen ist?
Where are we going?
Oder erzählen wir ihm
Kate
das
asked for
gleich?
you. I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe. He told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Oh. I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated. Who did my little girl become?
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How?
Oh.
How did she die? Tell me how it happened. Please, I need to know.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
An animal with your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck.
Okay, Ärger im Paradies.
Details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened. Everything you remember.
Same assholes killed a hostage at this town, Prescott.
Prescott? At the airstrip?
Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
Bin mir nicht sicher, ob er das alles
You were the boss.
wirklich nicht weiß, oder?
Run, Richmond. You need to impress the other three, or you'll be back on the road by morning.
Ich weiß es nicht. Können wir David vertrauen? Ich meine, Javier wird David vertrauen, aber...
You and your friends could have a very short stay.
I can be impressive when I try. I'll follow your lead.
Just don't get cute. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
Ach, Ava.
Who's the fresh meat?
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep? Welcome to civilization. Or at least the closest thing to it these days.
My brother talked about me.
All the time at the start.
All good, I hope.
I think you know the answer to that.
Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
Okay. Das ist die Clementine in die Bande geholt hat. Ich bin schon sehr gespannt auf das nächste Flashback auch.
That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
It doesn't matter now. We found each other in the end.
It matters to me. Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
Poor Mama.
Ach ja, die war ja gebissen, ne?
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit.
Baltimore!
Thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C.
Warum muss es unbedingt Baltimore
After
sein?
what happened to Mama,
Und dann eine Folge
everyone else.
mit dem Namen Ties
I
That
thought you
Bind.
were all dead.
Traumatische Erinnerung.
You
Durchflut
were
mein
taking care of
Gehirn.
them, weren't you? Somehow you found a way. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought you had it in you.
We took care of each other. We all had each other's backs.
You've changed, brother. Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up. This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
Ja, ist schon in Ordnung. Ich will unsere Gruppe tatsächlich sowieso nicht zu lange alleine lassen, weil das schürt ja dann auch wieder das Misstrauen. Und Misstrauen ist das Letzte, was unsere kleine Bande zu diesem Zeitpunkt gebrauchen kann.
Hey!
Hey, kid. Got everything you need?
Yeah. This place is like a resort. Check it out, Javi. Noodles in a cup.
We need to get you some real food. Stat. Turn you into a soldier.
Einen Soldaten aus ihm machen, ja?
I'm glad you're okay.
You know me. I'm always okay.
Damn, it's good to have you back. Look at this family. Look at my wife. Isn't she the most beautiful woman alive?
Come on. With the lights off, you could mistake me for a walker.
A damn fine walker.
You're a lucky man, David.
We're all lucky. What, you okay? Shit. I'll get the doc.
I'm fine. I just needed to talk to you, alone.
Warum? Was ist los?
I'm scared, Javi. More than I was the whole time on the road. Even when I thought I was going to die, everything inside me screams to get away from here. These people are killers. And David? David threw his own brother in a cell.
Yeah, I know what you mean. This place gives me the creeps.
I'm glad to hear that. I was afraid you'd been won over by the security here. It's always been you and me on the road, Javi. That's how we've made it this far. Please, promise me we'll go back to that the first chance we get. This place, it's a cage. We can't let ourselves get locked in.
I hear you, Kate, but we can't just turn our backs on this place. On my brother.
Javi.
We have to try to make it work.
I used to say that about my fucked up marriage. Guess it still applies. Whatever. Just, please. Please don't leave me alone for too long.
Gut, dann müssen wir als allererstes die anderen 3 Anführer
Feeling better?
How you doing,
überzeugen.
sweetheart? David reported some pain.
It's less now.
Strange how it just comes and goes.
I think she pulled her stitches when she sat up.
Her stitches?
I doubt it. But pain often comes in waves with abdominal wounds. I'll give you something to take the edge off, in case it comes back. Truly superlative work. I thought I'd have to operate, but all she needed was IV fluids and some antibiotics. How did you find someone with skills like these? A wound like this kills 9 out of 10. Whoever did this really knows their stuff.
We got lucky. We met a group with a medic, Eleanor, just before Kate got shot. The same group in quarantine now.
She's there now? We should let her out. I'll vouch for her.
Agreed. I'll have Ava bring her here.
I want to meet this Eleanor. I'm sure she'll be an asset to our community.
The rest of those guys can contribute, if that's what it takes to get free. They're all pretty handy in a fight.
That's why they're all under guard. Javier and I have to go meet some people now. See if we can't prove he's worth the damn.
Okay, also Eleanor haben wir schon mal rausgekriegt.
Okay.
Jetzt müssen wir uns noch um Jesus und
Send my apologies, David.
Trip kümmern.
I won't be able to make it.
Feeling okay?
Nennen wir ihn jetzt eigentlich auch
Fine.
Jesus
I just
oder
want to keep an eye on my patient.
nennen wir ihn Paul?
The others know my vote is with you.
Come on.
Wer sind denn die anderen beiden Anführer?
Remember what I said. When we meet these guys, keep what happened to Mariana to yourself. Badger is one of my guys. And I will handle him.
Ich werde es auf jeden Fall versuchen, aber ich verspreche nichts! Und diese Dreiecksbeziehung mit Javier, Kate und David, das wird nicht lange gut gehen. Das ist ein tickendes Pulverfass, sage ich euch. Da kommt das dicke Ende definitiv noch. Aber die Tiere sind schön ruhig geworden. Liegen hier jetzt alle und schlafen. Sehr schön.